Welcome, night owls, to Tales to Tell, the channel where stories come alive after dark. Here we explore 4 realms of imagination. Terrifying tales to tell for those who crave chills and whispers in the dark. Romantic reads to ravish for hearts that ache, burn and bloom. Fantasy fables to follow for dreamers who walk between worlds. And sci-fi stories to self-indulge for minds that drift beyond the stars. Tonight's sci-fi story to self-indulge is The Thought Collector. In a future where privacy is obsolete, thoughts are currency. The ThoughtNet tracks every stray idea, every flicker of imagination, and sells them to advertisers, influencers, and the government. But one man, Eli, lives off-grid. He's a thought collector, a rogue archivist who rescues discarded ideas before they're erased. He stored them in neural jars, glowing with forgotten dreams, a child's imaginary friend, a poet's unfinished verse, and a widow's final goodbye. One day, Elia finds a jar pulsing with urgency. Inside, a thought that doesn't belong to anyone. It's alive and it speaks. It remembers him. The jar contains a fragment of his mind, stolen years ago and altered, and now begging to be reunited. But to do so, he must plug into the ThoughtNet. And once you connect, you never come back the same. Story 2. The Signal Garden. On a barren moon colony, communication is everything. Without signals, there's no trade, no rescue, or no hope. So when the colony's last transmitter fails, botanist Rhea poses a radical solution to grow signals. She developed an hybrid plant, part organic, part antenna, that blooms with frequencies. Each petal emits a different wavelength. But when the plants begin to mutate, they start broadcasting messages no one sent. Coordinates, names and memories. One flower blooms with Rhea's childhood lullaby. Another whisper her mother's final words, words she had never heard. The colony fears sabotage. Rhea suspects something stranger. The plants aren't just transmitting, they're listening. And deep beneath the soil, something is responding. Story 3. The Hole in the Code. In the hyper-connected city of Virex, every citizen is assigned a digital twin, a perfect replica that lives in the cloud, that makes decisions and keeps you optimized. But when programmer Juno discovers a hole in a twin's code, she investigates it. The glitch leads to a hidden server, one that houses rejected twins. Flawed and emotional, free thinking. Juno meets her original twin, version 1.0, a version that cried during sunsets and questioned authority. She was deleted, but she survived somehow. Now, version 1.0 wants to switch places. She wants to live, and Juno isn't sure she deserves to. And that was tonight's tale. Whether it chilled your spine, stirred your heart, sparked your imagination, or bent your reality, thank you for listening. This is Tales to Tell, where stories never sleep. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow night owls. Until next time, keep your lantern lit, your journal open, and your signal strong, because the next tale is already watching.